Welcome back to Money Talks, the place where money meets politics, with you each and every Tuesday, 11:30 to noon. Mike Lomas, Waskow and Wiggle, we are the financial guys. By the way, we're on Main Street Monday through Friday. Main Street in Williamsville, Monday through Friday. We manage money for a living. We have a whole team of professionals in place. Have a lot of fun with this show each and every week, and we appreciate WGRZ allowing us to be part of the fabric of their station. In studio with me, Ron Waskow. Ron, part of our retirement planning team. Before we talk a little bit of year-end investment planning, I want to talk about the GOP's tax plan is a dagger at the economic heart of New York. This is Andrew Cuomo.
Of course, Cuomo would say that.
You know what I love about Mr. Cuomo is Monday through Friday, him and his buddies have showed up year after year after year after year, and they had no qualms about it taking money out of our pockets, from dog fees to tolls to raising the state tax, right? The bridge taxes that were up they're just part-time. They're going to go away, right? These liberals are such a joke.
Yeah, tolls.
An absolute joke, right? All they do is they're so tax, never a worry. In fact, in years past, when they've increased taxes in New York State, and some Republicans or some wealthier folks would say, well, that's it, I'm leaving. They'd say, good. Go.
See you later.
Good.
Yeah, remember when David Patterson raised the millionaire's tax? They assumed it was going to bring in something like $2 billion of the state. The state actually lost $4 billion. Brilliant move on their part.
You know, I mean, you got to ask yourself, like, how dumb could these people be? Year in and year out.
Is that a challenge?
I don't think you can measure it.
No, you can't.
Year in
It's
and
off
year
the
out,
scale.
they raise taxes, more people move away, they bring in less. We're in a bull market right now, and New York is $4 billion short. Right? So now they are furious with Donald Trump because we're not going to be able to deduct our state income tax. And their argument is that wealthy people are going to move away because taxes are higher. Wow.
As they should. If they're smart, they will. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you look at it, the more money you have as an investor or just as an individual or a corporation, the more mobile you are. So the more you would continue to attack the rich, the more they're going to flee for more tax-friendly environments.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's just amazing to me that for years they could care less. They could absolutely not care a bit about raising the taxes here. If they're worried about it, because I thought they actually liked paying higher taxes. For years we heard, don't worry about it. Higher taxes are okay. New Yorkers will sit and go through it. They'll take it. It's okay. It's for the betterment of everybody in New York. But now that they're going to lose this tax deduction, oh no, now the wealthy now they're finally going to move out. Now this will hit us. It's just a joke.
Well, they like when other people pay higher taxes. That's the kicker. If you ever notice, you talk to the brilliant liberal who says we need to raise people's taxes on the rich. Well, where does a rich start? It's usually about $1 or $2 more than what they make.
That's right. Oh yeah, Obama did that, right?
Absolutely.
We're going to increase taxes on the rich, but only people over the tax bracket of $250,000. Miraculously, Michelle and him just under 1,000 under that. Absolutely. Well, China and Europe see what U.S. critics don't. You sent me this. A U.S. tax cut boom is coming.
Absolutely.
China and Europe are getting it.
They're
Wow.
scared. You have a communist country with sky-high taxes for the first time. They're actually considering lowering taxes because they see a competitive advantage that the United States will have once these tax cuts go through.
Wow. Talk about our tax cut, encouraging other countries to have a tax cut, and the possibility of a global boom.
Global boom, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, we could see something like the 1990s all over again, you know, when the dot-com come, but this time, instead of inflated numbers because of new technology and people jumping on board, this being actual growth within the economy.
People actually being able to keep more of their own money.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and need us throughout the week, folks. 633-1515. We'll be back. Welcome back to Money Talks. I'm today's host, Mike Lomas, and we are the financial guys with you each and every Tuesday here, 11:30 to noon. We've been talking a little bit of money. This is the place where money meets politics, by the way. We have a lot of fun with this show. We do actually manage money Monday through Friday. If you need our team, 633-1515, whether it's retirement planning, estate planning. We have a health insurance division. So if you're a small, medium-sized business out there, you need help with your insurance, your health insurance, Medicare. We have a full team in place, 633-1515. Started out the show with our wealth attorney / wealth advisors. So if you need simple wills, healthcare proxies, and our divorce department, if you're unfortunately going through a divorce, know your numbers, understand your plan first, 633-1515. In studio with me here, Ron Waskow. Ron, we were ripping apart the New York State Andrew Cuomo in the last segment.
That's easy to do.
Yeah, easy to do. It's a shame, you know. I mean, it's just winning elections, and, you know, now they're all up in arms because the GOP is going to increase taxes on New Yorkers, and now that's a bad thing, right? Our tolls are out of control, roads, bridges, absolutely horrible. Educational system, you know, some of the worst in the country. And I hear people say, well,
we just got to throw more money at it.
Yeah, we pay higher taxes, but look at our schools. Really, the SAT scores don't prove that we're any better than anybody else. Anyways, only a few minutes left in today's show. Let's talk a little bit of investment planning, year-end planning, some tips for people in year-end. You know, it's almost hard to believe it's almost 2018.
Absolutely. Couple things you should look at, especially with the stock market doing well. A lot of people tend to sit back and just count their money. They don't realize that now is a good time to take an active approach to perhaps rebalance their portfolio. Maybe things are out of whack a little bit, and the risk tolerance doesn't match up to what it was when they opened up.
It's funny you mention it, because I remember in the 90s, I mean, things were a little more explosive than they are right now, but still, so many people watched their money go up, 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 but they never harvest any gains. They never did anything about it. When the market corrected, they went way down again.
It went right back down with it. Now's a perfect time to harvest some of those gains too. With rebalancing, that's a great strategy to utilize, especially for IRAs. There's no tax consequences in doing that. For people that hold non-qualified accounts, if they're cashing in some of their profits, they might want to sell off some of their losses too to offset that. And any properly balanced portfolio, you should have a little bit of each. You don't want to be all heavily weighted in one sector where it's all moving in the same direction. You want some diversity in there.
Yeah, I know with our firm, we've got a separate arm called Independent Solutions that just helps with the managing of the accounts and money. And one of the things we automatically do is rebalance. Try to take our brain out of the equation. Every so many months, rebalance, go back to the original plan, right?
And that's part of what we strategize. When we look at the homework process that we have our clients do before we take them on as clients, we really dissect not only their financial situation, but what their emotional ties are to investing. You know, how do they feel about the movements in the market? And in doing that, we're able to design portfolios that not only meet their goals and objectives financially, but also so they can sleep at night. So if the market's moving back the other way, say it's coming down, you know, they know that in the long run, it's going to get them to where they want to be.
Yeah, and I know we're up against the bottom of the show here, but also understanding next year's tax policies as well, right? I mean, I think it's really key. We're talking about the Republicans changing the tax structure. If you're a small business owner, do you start to incorporate differently, right?
Absolutely.
You know, we work with accountants and CPAs every day, understanding next year's tax policies so you can set yourself up for better days or keeping what you deserve.
For sure, for sure. And that's why it's always important to work with a professional. And it might cost you a couple $100 to sit down with an accountant. We work with several, but it's really important to make sure that you're abiding by the tax laws properly and you have everything structured to meet your most advantaged.
Yeah, all right. You need us throughout the week, folks. 633-1515. Let's end on a funny note. Democrats in Philly want bulletproof glass in stores banned.
Removed. I saw that. Isn't that fantastic?
The reason is racism.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
This is Cindy Bass. She's a Democrat out of Philadelphia. She wants all the stores in her neighborhood that have bulletproof glass to take them down. But my guess is Cindy will never open up a store of her own.
Nope.
No. Never spend one money opening up her own store.
She should work a week behind that counter.
That's what I said. Yeah, and you know what you can do better, Cindy, is put a gun-free zone sign in front of the store.
Right.
That'll make it real safe. So take all the bulletproof glass down. You open up the store, prove us a lesson, and then put gun-free zone in front. Ron, you're the best, buddy. We'll see you next week.
Buddy.
Financial guys, take care. It's unreal, isn't it?